of Haile Selassie. Why don't you tell your girlfriend to drop the lance, and maybe we'll talk.
There are at least 7 more just like them in the side passages.
Oh, man.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the New York National Guard. A mysterious and dangerous event is occurring in the New York City area. At around 12:10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a mysterious creature was seen flying over much of the lower Manhattan area. The creature appears to resemble a very large pterosaur and was seen destroying sections of the city. Several buildings across lower Manhattan have collapsed, and reports of injuries and fatalities have occurred. In addition, the Queensboro Bridge and the Williamsburg Bridge along the East River were destroyed by this mysterious creature. As a result, all civilians within a 5-mile radius of New York City are urged to immediately seek shelter indoors and follow the civil danger product. Abandon cars for a safe and sturdy shelter. If you are on bridges, tunnels, elevated highways, or high-rise buildings, evacuate in a safe manner as these structures are not safe. All air traffic is being diverted to other airports as airports near New York are closed. Stay tuned to WCWP 88.1 FM for later statements regarding this dangerous situation.
It's going to have to depend on your resistance fighters, Brendan. How many can you...
The following message is transmitted at the request of the New York City Emergency Management. A mysterious creature responsible for mass destruction in the New York City area has left the area. The creature, defined as a very large pterosaur, has caused severe damage to structures throughout the New York City area. Several buildings and bridges along the East River were destroyed, and at last report about over 370 civilians were killed in the attack. There are reports of ruptured gas lines throughout the area. The recent events in New York have also been reported in several cities across the world. As a precaution, all residents should evacuate New York City for their safety. Due to severe damage, it may not be safe in areas destroyed in the recent attack. Evacuation shelters are being set up in southern New York State and northeastern New Jersey. If you are unable to evacuate, shelters are being set up in Central Park, Bronx Park and Van Cortlandt Park. It is unknown if any more events will occur. Remain alert for later statements, and follow any later mandatory evacuations.
Hello, I'd like to vote for president, governor, and anything that will take money away from our parks and libraries.
Use machine number.
We have interrupted programming. This is a global emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the President of the United States and the Earth Defense Force. This is not a test. Several attacks have been reported across the world from monsters resembling mysterious creatures. These creatures, resulting in severe damage and massive casualties, have attacked American cities such as New York, Chicago, Denver, and Los Angeles. According to the Earth Defense Force, the monster attacks were the work of an alien race waging a war against humanity. Any further information cannot be released to the public at this time. All residents of the United States are asked to prepare an emergency kit of food, water, and supplies, and have a battery-operated radio to remain alert for later statements on this global emergency. If you feel the need to evacuate your homes for an underground shelter, do so now. Seek a underground shelter if a shelter is available. Otherwise, seek a fallout shelter. The President will make a statement within the half hour. As for now, remain in your shelter at all times, and refer to later statements. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable stations shall transmit this emergency action notification message. We have interrupted programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is WTTG. This station will continue to serve the Washington, D.C. area. If you are not in this area, you should tune your television or a radio to a station providing news for your area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Washington, D.C. area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone lines should be kept open for emergencies. The emergency alert system has been activated. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government and the Earth Defense Force. Aliens from an unknown space origin that caused mysterious creatures as monsters to destroy numerous cities across the world have been defeated. The danger to residents of the United States is over, and you can now leave shelters. The emergency action notification has been lifted, and residents can now leave shelters. This concludes operations under the emergency alert system. All broadcast stations may now resume normal programming operations.